What's up, guys? It's football Sunday. I got the red zone going on in the back, and I'm about to make some nachos for you guys. Let's go. All right, so before I get started, I'm just gonna take a trip to the store real quick. I'm gonna pick up avocado, cilantro, onion, the beef, the cheese, just basically whatever I need and everything else I have at home. All right, so I'm gonna start with the guacamole right here. I got 3 large avocados, I got some jalapeno and some onion, a little bit of cilantro, and then make sure you get a good amount of salt in there. You can't see it on here, but you wanna make sure there's a good amount of salt. And next we have the Pico de Gallo. Kind of speaks for itself, pretty simple. What we're gonna do is just make sure to scrape out the tomatoes and get as much moisture out, because when you blend it up, there's still gonna be water in there. You just wanna make sure it's not too watery. All right, so we got refried beans right here. We're just gonna put a little bit of vegetable oil in the pan. Then what we're gonna do is just throw the beans in after we rinse them, and then fry these on medium-high for about 5 minutes until they get a little bit soft, and then we're gonna season, mash them down, and throw some cheese in there. So I got this cheese from the store. It's a Mexican cheese. It's a quesadilla, pretty good melting cheese. So we're gonna throw that in also. Also, what you want to do when you're cooking these down is add some liquid in there. You could use chicken stock, but I'm using water because I didn't have any stock. But just get it to whatever consistency or texture that you like it, and just cook them down like that. All right, with the cheese sauce, what we're gonna do is melt the butter. We're gonna add the flour in there. You got 3 tablespoons of each. Cook that down for a few minutes until the flour gets cooked out. And then what we do is add 3 cups of milk. We're gonna cook that until it gets nice and thick. And then what you do is you turn the heat off and then throw all your cheese in there. All right, so what we got right here is my standard rub that I usually use for beef and chicken, usually when I'm doing tacos and stuff like that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pat this dry, we're gonna season up the meat, then we're gonna take it out to the grill. And then the total cook time, I mean, you wanna keep it under 10 minutes because it's really thin meat. Go on high and just cook it up, and then we're gonna bring it back in and slice it up. All right, so after you grill the meat, what you want to do is let it chill out on the side, put some foil on top, let it rest. And then we got our tortilla chips right here. We're gonna cut into triangles. And then we got the heat, we got the vegetable oil heated up at 350. And then when you fry them, it's going to take like less than a minute. So you just want to make sure you keep an eye on it so it doesn't burn. All right, so we're at the point now we're going to slap all this together and then see how it tastes. To be honest with you guys, it took a long ass time to make this. It took like at least a couple hours, 2.5 hours between going to the store and coming back and prepping everything. It did take a good amount of time, but it was worth it. I mean, it was pretty good. Yeah, but there's a bunch of things you could do as far as prep the day before. You could cook the chips, you could do the guac and the pico ahead of time, and then you could also season the meat if you want and let it sit overnight as well. But in the end, it was all worth it. I thought it was pretty good. Alright, so once again, thank you for watching. If you got any value out of this, please let me know. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like. Throw me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Subscribe if you want. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching.